is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
Let's go, boys, bring it up!
Wait, 20!
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Shadow!
You got tape.
Hey, Alabama.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Back at the 21-yard
That'll wind
line.
up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Wait, that easy. Wait, 20!
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Gold 50.
Shift. Watch the shift. Kill.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
By the Patriots.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Complete.
A good pick up there on 20 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
From 10 yards out, and the Pats have taken the early lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start in. Fournette fighting through, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Under crunch. Check the backer.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, 31 yards. yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Damiere Byrd returning it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Newton now to throw. He'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
6 at the 34-yard line.
Newton. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Wait, set. Wide, 20. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Hey, Alabama. I got you. You're all right. Hey, go 66.
Oh, a jet sweep to start the drive. Miller with a first down and more. And down to the 19-yard line.
That's good.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, the head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
Damian Harris,
so what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe get this game tied up.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. On the ground, it's Harris. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Damian Harris, the ball
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, watch it.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Newton. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
1st down, Patriots.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
The ball carrier.
An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering.
He's got daylight. 30, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
Suck up on for the point.
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the 1st half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It says incomplete.
Now this throw caught left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Newton throwing again.
Let's go.
That is caught at the 7. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damiere Byrd
New England
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Barner on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time, John? Now they're coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play-action pass could very well be open.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On second down now, it's Jones. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Adrian Phillips.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 40.
They run the jet sweep with Brown. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. These two teams in this first half have been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard
The
line.
Pats at the line, ready to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he'll drop here to throw. Going for the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again. Newton. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
And a Patriot 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And that one completes to King, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Dalton Keene. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Throwing again is Newton.
At the Bucks,
He'll
36
find his
yards.
tight end here, Asiasi. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks 14.
A gain of
A good
22
pick up there,
yards.
22.
First down, Patriots.
45.
From the red zone now,
It's
Newton.
gonna be a long.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Complete to
Devin Asiasi
Touchdown.
there to
New
make the
England.
grab.
Nick
And the
Folk
Patriots
for
are
the
within an
extra
extra point of tying this one up. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They
kick is
found the
good.
mismatch there.
And that's
That
exactly
will
why you
tie
want
the
to draw up
game.
those types of
28
plays,
all.
because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough they couldn't handle. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of
Their own
bounds.
37-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
53. Hey, goal 66.
After the penalty, it's Jones. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
Devin McCourty on the tackle. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Brady with a quick throw here to Evans out wide. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first
and 10
down.
at the
When Mike Evans
47-yard
sees
line.
man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings
On
up
2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 33. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26
First and
yards.
goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Jones. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
72. Alert.
They'll try again with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
That's it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
20. 49, check 49, check 49. Jim.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. Again, Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
Damian Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
35-35.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, 1st down.
First down.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Turn up.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
You gonna take.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And Brady, the tight end's got it. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. jet sweep. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go on. No, 66. Slam. Hey, Alabama.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They run again with Harris, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Defense wins championships, baby.
They snap it to Newton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
Wait, set. Alabama, 380.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.